Are you okay? It's all right. I didn't quite understand what you said there. I love you, you said. Maggie. Maggie. The name of you was Maggie D. People didn't know how sad John Foster was until he took the American Idol stage with his guitar in his hand and his heart on his shirt. Behind his heartfelt acts and humble personality was a story of terrible loss. Many people would soon feel moved by this story. John didn't just come to American Idol to show how good he was, he came so that everyone could enjoy his gift. Come with us as we tell you the sad story of John Foster from American Idol. Rolling Stones. The tragedies John went through and his deep roots in Louisiana shaped his road to the American Idol stage. Growing up in a family that ran a butcher shop taught him the value of family and hard work. He learned to play the guitar on his own when he was 15. He always thought that his future lay in school because he liked old country music singers like George Strait, Merle Haggard, and Conway Twitty. John, who called himself a science geek, was studying to become a doctor and didn't want to be the center of attention. Being quiet with music wasn't a calling. He learned a few chords and played for friends once in a while, but he never really thought of music as anything more than a side note. After that, something changed. Everything changed when bad things happened. John's life seemed to be missing something and music seemed to fill it. He turned to his guitar not just as a way to pass the time, but as a way to stay alive. What started out as therapy turned into a real goal over time. He began to understand that music might be the very thing he had been looking for as he wrote and shared more songs. John got into music late, but his commitment and honesty make him stand out. He played at local events, sharing the stage with well-known country artists, which helped him feel better about himself. His scholarly accomplishments were just as impressive. He finished from Brusley High School in 2024 as valedictorian and went to LSU. John's faith and the support of his family and friends, especially his high school sweetheart Brooklyn Bork, helped him get through it. John Foster did not bring anything flashy or special to his American Idol performance. He came in with 3 red coolers full of home-cooked Cajun food and a cowboy hat that looked great on him. Other contestants had years of vocal training and a showy stage personality, but John was different because he was honest. The judges liked him right away when he started to sing Alan Jackson's Don't Rock the Jukebox. He sang Conway Twitty's Goodbye Time though, and that made everyone in the room quiet. When Luke Bryan first said no, he changed his mind during the show because he could feel the raw, honest pain in Jay's voice. There was something about John that they couldn't avoid. But John's most powerful moment on the show wasn't when he sang a cover song. He said it from the bottom of his heart. John sang a song he had written himself on the Songs of Faith show. I love that child. The words were honest, direct, and very close to home. They were born after a terrible event that shook his town as a whole. A terrible accident in Addis, Louisiana on New Year's Eve 2022 changed the lives of many people forever. During a high-speed chase, a police officer ran a red light and hit a car with 3 teens inside. Maggie Dunn and Caroline Gill, both high school dancers, were killed when the plane hit the ground. Liam is Maggie's younger brother. He lived but was badly hurt. After pleading guilty, the cop later quit and was given 42 years in prison. John felt like Maggie was more than just another student. In every way but blood, she was family. They grew up together and had many things in common, like going to the same school and being friends. Maggie picked up on John's music before he did. She wrote him a letter one time telling him that his voice could move people and that he should follow his dreams. He wasn't just singing when he did Tell That Angel I Love Her. He was sad. His voice broke, his hands shook, and tears came out of nowhere. The crowd was stunned and silent. The judges looked shook up. Carrie Underwood said it was beautiful and was moved by how pure his sound was. Luke Bryan said it cleared up any questions he had about Jay's role on the show. Lionel Richie also said nice things about John's soul. But for John, the cheers weren't the best honor. He knew Maggie's voice was still with him on his trip. Since John Foster found that music helped him get better, he wants to use it to help other people get better too. It's not just song. In times of pain, it's about giving people a reason to feel seen and understood. John feels better when he listens to music. He had another dream though that grew inside him even before he went on American Idol or played his first song on the guitar. One that is based on knowledge, compassion, and a deep understanding of the pain in the world. John Foster not only wanted to become a doctor in case something else didn't work out. It was about him, had a reason, and was rooted in the world he came from. John saw directly how cancer affected the people around him as he grew up in southern Louisiana, a place with an alarmingly high cancer rate because of its environment. Cancer wasn't a far-off fear for friends and extended family. It was there all the time. Instead of being hopeless, John became motivated. He wanted to help find a way to make the lives of those around him better. He didn't just pick biology as his major at LSU by chance. He wanted to become a doctor who could help people with more than just medicine. This was the first step toward that goal. John once said that God heals on a mental level, but he also gave people the power to heal physically, and he wants to be one of those people. He didn't give up on this belief, even as singing became more important in his life. His desire to become a singing doctor wasn't fueled by fame, but by a desire to help people. Even as John Foster's popularity on American Idol grew, so did the number of false stories about him. There were rumors about his age, where he came from, and alleged ties in the entertainment business that could overshadow his sincere performances and genuine personality. One story that spread like wildfire said that John wasn't 18 as he said, but 24 years old. Some people didn't believe he was allowed to be in the race and thought he might have lied about his age to get an edge. To make things even worse, some people thought he wasn't from Addis, Louisiana, but from Benton, Kentucky, a place John had never even been. One of the stranger things he said was that he was connected to country music star Dwight Yoakam, and that he already had a record deal with Sugar Hill Records. John wanted to clear the air, so he went to his official Facebook page and talked about the lies that were spreading about him. He cleared up a number of false claims, such as those about his age, where he came from, and his ties in the music business. Some people thought John was in his 20s, but John made it clear that he was still a teenager. Some people online had said that he was from Kentucky, but he made it clear that he was born and raised in Addis, Louisiana. Concerning the rumor that he was related to country singer Dwight Yoakam, John strongly rejected any family or work ties. It was said that Yoakam had gotten him signed to Sugar Hill Records, but he said that he was still unemployed and working on his own at the time. Fans liked his message because it was honest and from the heart. People quickly wrote words of support and thanks in the comments section, praising him for being honest and gracious about the situation. People from all over Louisiana and beyond rose behind him, thankful that he was honest and proud of how he spoke for his community. Even though there was fake debate, John didn't change his mind. People liked him more because he stayed true to himself. Even though there were many things going on around him, John stayed completely focused on his music and the trip that led him to the American Idol stage. People who loved him remembered why they fell in love with him in the first place when he dealt with the lies in a calm and graceful way. With the finale coming up, music lovers all over the country are rooting for the young singer. Many people think it's finally time for John Foster to take his rightful place at the top of the sport.